Back to back backside boys.
Oh, what the hell was that? Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Monday, September 30th. Xavier just uploads these things, and I have no idea what they are, and I don't want to hear them. I don't want to watch them, so it's all new for us as well, for me and Dennis. So, yeah, 2 thumbs up.
What she means is she doesn't want to watch him before she.
Yes. So I'm here with Dennis and Xavier, and Mr. Judy is joining us tonight because just for shits and giggles.
Hello.
So say hi. Say hi, JT.
I
hate Judy Tenuta. I hate saying the whole name.
I love Judy Tenuta.
Thank you very much.
I know, but
I love you too.
Judy Tenuta. It's 5 syllables. It's way more than we should be doing. Okay, so let's talk about tonight's show.
What did Howard write Pete Rose?
Thank you. Good night.
Of information to give you about today's show.
Yes.
What are you saying, Pete? What happened to Pete Rose? Did he die?
He just made the Afterlife Hall of Fame.
Oh, no.
His breathing streak was broken.
Yes.
Did he bet on it? Did he bet?
You can bet your life on it.
When did he die? Just
like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that interesting that Mutombo died and this guy died?
Who?
Mutombo?
Yeah, Mutombo.
No,
Mutombo died.
Mutombo.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? What's sad is that no one's going to want to sex Mutombo now.
Nobody. So I'm wearing a green shirt today, and I'm green screened, so it's kind of weird.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
I know, it looks kind of cool. It's like I could wear the shirt,
like a predator,
thing around, and make it something else. This is a picture I took in Argentina. I got nothing.
Was it a billboard?
What?
Was it a billboard?
Yeah. Well, I went on a self-guided graffiti tour, and we all rented bicycles, and we went on a tour, and I took my good camera with me, and I just took a shit ton of pictures of like amazing graffiti, because I love that.
Argentina, man.
All right, so let's talk about today. A lot of talk about life pie charts, and I happen to have created a pie chart for Howard. I created myself a pie chart as well. Before we start the show, I just want to say I hope you are okay to anybody who has been affected by this hurricane. And I think there's a lot we don't know yet, and I think it's going to be so much worse when we find out ultimately how much life was taken by this. And I have lots of friends who were affected by this who have basically lost absolutely everything. Because when you live 1 foot above sea level, and your house is older than a new construction, which is dictated to be 11 feet above sea level, it's gonna affect you, and so it sucks. Yeah.
So basically, if your house, like if Herman Melville took a shit in it at some point, it's probably toast, right?
It's actually probably even better that if Herman Melville took a shit in your house, because it's water damage is a dick. I mean, it's just really so devastating, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's still no water where I live. Electricity came back, and you just look around, and everything's just like a filthy, disgusting, smelly mess.
So are you saying that Whitey's boat is on the moon right now?
Yes, it is. And the only saving grace is the fact that the air conditioners did not get the units did not get flooded outside. So I'm just really concerned about mold and all that stuff, and I can't really even get down there for like at least another, I don't know,
whenever
or something. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, shit happens, but I'm not going to be able to podcast from my little basement lair.
That is R.I.P. right?
Yeah, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do there, and yeah, whatever. So you know what? It's only stuff, right? It's just stuff. It's just stuff. I was
Rupert Pumpkin, man. That's highway robbery, man. That sucks.
Rupert Pumpkin. I'm paying $4,000 in homeowners insurance in Florida, and I live in a new $4,000. I hope that's like, is that per year?
That's not much more than I pay.
That's like a bargain.
And I'm 30 miles. I'm 30 miles inland.
That's a
Jesus.
bargain. That's a bargain. Most people I know where I live,
Double digits.
self-insure,
Self-insure,
and
so
because you just run the risk. You just run the risk that whatever it is that you're going to have to pay out of pocket will not be exceeded by the damage in your home. And yeah, insurance sucks in Florida. I don't care what anybody says.
Insurance sucks everywhere, but
It
yeah.
sucks everywhere.
No, yeah,
They're
I
evil.
feel for
They're evil
you.
bastards.
It just happens to be really,
dude.
really bad in Florida. And yeah, so we'll see. Whatever it is, it's just stuff. Just stuff. All right, so let's talk about today's show. And nothing happened.
Yeah, actually, no. Stuff happened.
Yet I have 24 clips. So I guess
Stuff
enough
happened.
happened.
It just wasn't. It wasn't good stuff.
It wasn't good stuff.
It was time killing stuff. It was basically stuff that wouldn't make a regular radio show, but unfortunately makes this podcast that is run by the highest paid person on Sirius. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So, a lot of talk about Hoda Kotb, who's retiring from her show, and apparently the rumor is that she was going to take a drop in pay. Hoda Kotb is her name. Whatever. And so anyway,
Kathy Lee's friend.
So she's retiring, and so he talked a lot about that and about her time pie. I made a Howard time pie. I made myself a time pie as well, just for shits and giggles.
That time pie thing, after the second time, became almost as bad as the sad trombone. I mean, it was really pushing. It was pushing.
I know. It was horrible. And then let's see what else. Then he talked about his mom a little bit and how he can't believe she's not dead yet. A couple of like built-in advertisements for miscellaneous and sundry shows and shit like that. Bobo, Chris Christopherson, this is your wiki obituary, and like that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get to tonight. And let's start with the first clip, which is a complete and utter lie to start the show off with. But hey, whatever. Here we go.
I let the song play a little longer today by design. People love this song. They enjoy it. And they write me all the time, Howard, let the song play. We like to hear it. You come in too early with that nonsense that you do.
Nobody says that to him. Okay, number one.
Wow.
Number two, he's been playing this song for what now? 20 years?
When Private Parts came out in 97. So about 27 years, because he wanted it to become a number one hit. So he figured if he played it enough on his show that it would get played and he'd have a number one hit.
Okay, never happened.
No, it didn't. But, that's his little
we've
mind.
all heard more than enough of it. As a matter of fact, we're so used to it at this point that I don't even hear it anymore.
It's white noise. It is literally white noise.
And
White noise.
If he wanted to play the whole thing before he came on, he could every day. He has the luxury of doing that. There's nothing that would stop him from doing it. And yes, everybody, my green screen shirt, just so you know, just yes, sir. There's nothing that stops him from doing that. So I'm not even understanding that. So of course, sure, why not start with?
People love to mix it up. A lot of times you can fall into a pattern. We come on the air and we start to yap. And people say, why not start with a phony phone call or a bit of material, pre-planned.
Again, nobody's saying that. There's not a single person that says, hey, I'd like to tune into the Howard Stern show so I can hear yet another.
Mo, imagine even that scripted. It says like Howard, like that's what it says written down. Like he's literally reading it. That's how bad this fucking show is. Sorry.
Hey.
Hey, wait, we're almost 10 minutes in. You can use it.
Yeah, look at how you're starting with the F-bombs already. Jesus.
My God.
Sorry, rewind.
It's okay. We can't be mad at you.
I'm sure that was scripted. He's just reading.
Go, Dan.
No, the thing is, this is Monday. We had all this stuff happen from Wednesday afternoon to yesterday. And he starts his show off with the most unfunny, well, they all are, cranky call to once again Tradio, the lowest hanging fruit. And it is utterly embarrassing. I was in my car to hear the beginning of the show, and literally immediately, And I mean, immediately, I turned this off, and I'm like, "Yep, there's nothing happening because this is gonna be a really long call, and I don't want to get angry while I'm driving."
Yeah,
So
I
I
immediately
just turned it off.
I fast forwarded right through it.
It's so bad. I mean, and the premise is so tired at this point with those. I mean, there's nothing left on that tree. The tree has no bark on it.
There's
Has
no tree.
leaves. Nothing. It's not even a tree
It's
anymore.
someone
It's a
probably one of
stump.
those stump
It's a stump.
grinders.
It's a
Like,
stump.
have you ever used a stump grinder?
Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
thank you.
Let me ask a question though. Just talking
Thank
about
you.
the phone calls.
Yes.
Did they ever go back to the whole thing with Wolfie's mother and how they? No, like they talked about it. They said it was going to be the most amazing thing we ever heard in our lives. It's going to be like the best thing ever, 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 and it never happened. All right. Greetings, by the way, to everybody in the chat.
Can I just say, like, Rob Zombie, he is completely gone. Nothing. He's nothing. He's nothing. He's never going to be anything. It's over.
He was never really anything. He was always kind of like a C-lister. Honestly, I mean, he's never really
You know what?
soared.
He was okay for a second, but yeah,
Okay.
he was nothing. He's just about as big as I don't know, Marilyn Manson is now today.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's attached to Marilyn Manson. Kind of, he rode his coattails. It's kind of like rap rock,
Well,
white
well,
rap rock with horror. Like,
He never
we
soared.
are coming into his season though. So
yeah, exactly.
Around Halloween, he gets a little bit of a bump, and that's about
Big
the end
deal.
of it.
Big deal.
I know
All
that.
these bands are copying like the Misfits or Alice Cooper. It's like the same garbage.
He's a hack. He's a hack. He's a hack.
But it's like step downs from like horror, music.
Right.
It's garbage.
And then he thinks he's a director, and his stuff is garbage.
The Misfits are cool though. Yeah,
The Misfits are absolutely cool.
Well, but my absolute favorite Halloween song in the whole wide world, which I'm actually going to play from my phone.
Monster Mash.
No. It's the best. It's the best Halloween song ever. It's the best Halloween song ever. All right, hang on. It's coming. Here we go. Do you know the song?
I do.
Yeah, every day's Halloween.
Of course you know it. The best. Oh my God, we used to love this. We danced our asses off. This is Ministry. Every day is Halloween. Best song in the whole wide world.
they just toured recently.
Did
Actually, they're still
Ministry
around.
toured?
Yeah, I think they played Irving Plaza or something.
Of course you would know that. Of
Oh,
course
stop.
you know that.
Did they close with Jesus built my hot rod?
I always used to get Ministry confused with the Misfits, and I know they're two completely
How
different.
can you get those two?
I know, because I didn't really ever listen to the Misfits. It wasn't really my type of music. I mean, the logo and everything about them was super cool, but I wasn't really like a song, like songs that I would like really listen to. I love Blink 182. I don't care if you think I'm gay, but I always loved Blink 182.
They're really great.
And Angels and Airwaves. I love them. I
Side
drove
project,
down. I drove down to San Diego to see them play in like a small.
Really?
And I was and it was their hometown, and the two guys from Blink who are in Angels and Airwaves, their parents were there, and like their family. It was like a really, really small set. It was crazy. I think there were maybe 100 people there. It was amazing. And I dragged my ass all the way down there, and it was amazing.
Did you buy a t-shirt?
I did. I
What's
have it. I should have worn it tonight.
Next time.
I'll wear it tomorrow. Oh no, it's in Florida.
Oh,
Maybe.
Do it
No.
this- All right.
It's
hold on.
fine.
So they're talking about Hoda
what do
Kotb.
you call me?
Hoda Kotb, for those of you who don't know who she is on NBC, and she's on the morning show there, which
Oh,
the
that broad.
Isn't it the third hour of Good Morning America?
no,
Or
she's
no,
on
the
the
Today Show.
whole thing. She's on the whole thing. She
I thought she was only on the third hour Today Show.
no, she starts out on the first part of the show, and then she segues into the later part of the show with Jenna Bush. So here, let's take a look at what she looks like. Here's her. Here's Hoda. By the way, do you like our circles now, you guys? Everybody, we're circled. See how we're circled? And look, I can change that now too. I can change us from circles to squares to elongated, but I'm kind of liking us as circles. So here's Hoda. I mean, he's bitching and moaning about her and saying, "Oh, she's so
How
old."
old is she? She's 60 years old.
She's 60 years old and she has 2 very, very young kids. Like
Why?
she adopted one in 2019 and then the other one maybe in 2020. So she has like a 7-year-old or a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old or something like that.
Wow. I mean, it's nice to do that, but I mean, you're 60 years old. I mean,
Listen, she's making $20 million a year.
I know
think
she has staff. She
Her
has
and Al
staff.
Roker have the same smile.
totally. And, and you know,
Wow.
she's single. She was only married for like 3 years ever. And which makes me suspect. I think she's more Robin-esque than
Yes.
She took over for Regis, right?
No.
No, she
Okay.
she took Matt Lauer's I don't watch that show.
Howard's buddy.
I don't really watch it. I don't.
But she was originally paired up. She's friends with Kathy Lee Gifford.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both
I mean,
did the
honestly,
last hour.
unless you're on an airport, who watches that crap?
Right. I mean, this is another one of those shows similar to like late night TV and to daytime TV. It's not something I think, you know.
Have you ever actually watched that on purpose?
No.
No.
I mean,
Never.
honestly, the only time when you have to be at the airport a little early, and you grab your breakfast grub and you're sitting there, and then they have that garbage on, and you're just kind of forced to watch it when there's like a scoreboard ticker on top of it and shit, you know.
Yeah. So here's Hoda. She's got 2
You're like,
small
yeah.
kids, as you
I've
can
never
see.
watched it by mistake either.
No, never.
Wait, her mother's still alive. Holy mackerel.
Well, she's 60 years old. I mean, her mother
Jesus
can
Christ.
conceivably be like
Who does she look
80
like? She
something.
looks like some
78, 79. I mean, my mother's 79. So yeah,
She's not
I
too young.
I get it. Oh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Anyway, so that's the
What?
the family. I don't know. I think Hoda might be a friend of Dorothy. Not gonna lie.
I think so. Yes.
I think.
a code Subaru.
Yes.
Yes, I do. All right. So then he starts talking about her, and he's shocked at the fact. Shocked, I tell you, at $20 million that she's.
I don't know what I want to do.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I read another article later that they wanted to cut her $20 million salary.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. So I bought into
Okay.
the whole
As you're
Hoda
reading the script.
crying, she's leaving. It's an emotional decision. Next thing I know, I read, I don't know how accurate it is, but she was making 20 mil a year for that.
20 mil. Yeah.
20 mil. I might
She
step
works
in.
more hours than anyone else there. You know, she does the morning show with Savannah,
Yeah.
and then she comes back and does another show with Bush's daughter, Jenna.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Okay. So
Wait, hold
does
on. Are
Howard
they
know
on
that-
the air when this is on? Or Howard and Robin on the air when this is on this
Yeah.
show?
Well, the first 3 days of the week, yes.
So how would okay, I was gonna say
Does
how would
Howard know
Robin
that-
even know anything?
Because on Friday, Thursday and Friday, I guarantee Robin is watching this.
Okay, sorry.
Guaranteed she's watching this.
This
No,
is
I think she is. I
Well,
think she is.
while she's watching Home Shopping Network, she's
Exactly. She has
I'm
multiple
buying
TV.
stuff.
The thing is, I'm glad today they gave Robin the exact same script as Howard because at least she was on point today. It was good.
they did. Yes, Hoda likes women's lacrosse. Yes, you are exactly right.
Yes, she does.
Hoda goes to WNBA's.
Yes, she has season tickets.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She sits right next to Billie
Do
Jean.
you think she clam bumpers much?
I don't know. I don't know. So then Hoda starts to discuss her time pie, and this became a running theme. throughout the entire time pie.
To turn the page at 60 and to try something new. And I decided that this is the right time for me to kind of move on. And then I thought about, obviously I had my kiddos late in life, and I was thinking that they deserve a bigger piece of my time pie that I have.
That's
Robin.
a great one. I never heard time pie before.
Robin, cute. I bet you got a really cute time pie.
Yeah. So the time pie thing was a really weird thing, and it just kind of went on like
It was.
It got run straight into the ground. I mean,
right into the ground. Just do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So I just so I made a Howard time pie. Well, first off, let's just I tried to really think about my time pie, and I was
She said pie.
Pandals have pie.
So I made my time pie, and then I'll just go to Howard's time pie. So here was my time pie. Here's my time pie. So sleep for 35% of the day. Listen to this stupid show for 8%. Work out for 8%. Eating or cooking takes up 5% of my day. The podcast takes up 8%. Playing with Ryder takes up 5%. Internet takes up 8%. Useless TV takes 5%. And then I could not account for another 18% of my day. I just couldn't do it. I just didn't.
So for almost 2 hours of your day, you have no freaking clue of what's happening.
What's going on this show? I have no idea.
I made the time pie, and then I was
4 hours. It's almost like that's 4 hours of your day. You have no clue what is happening.
Say, you know what? I'm not going to share my time pie with everybody because they're going to laugh at me and say, "What the fuck do you do with your day, Monique?" I couldn't account for it. I could not. I was struggling. So tomorrow I'm going to make a detailed analysis of my time pie, and then I'm going to do it. So then I did Howard's time pie. And here's what I did Howard's time pie. So sleep accounts for 40% of his time pie. The show accounts for 10%. He meditates for 10%. He takes a walk for 10%. He eats lunch. He plays guitar. He watches TV. He eats dinner. He sleeps. What don't I got?
Poop.
Colonoscopies.
No, doctor.
Ass play.
Did I just score?
The shrink, I think, is something that he does. But anyway, so this is like his time pie, and that was my time pie. So we're gonna go back and
Wait, where's connecting with his children?
in the time. You guys gotta stop. You're insane. Okay, so then they go into Hoda must have taken up like the first, I don't know, what would you say, half hour, 40 minutes of the show?
She took up the first, after the cranky call, she then took up a half hour.
And then they're just beating the shit out of Hoda for no good reason. I'm not sure
Oh,
why.
there's jealousy there. Oh, there's absolute
Right,
jealousy.
right? I mean, listen to both Howard and Robin. It was kind of crazy. Here we go.
I don't know. I'm very upset with my time pie. Robin.
I deserve more of my
What's going
time.
on today, man?
What's she going to be doing with her time pie? The kids? Aren't the kids older?
No, they're
She is
7 and
going
4.
to be twiddling her thumbs if she doesn't find another job. That's what she's going to do.
Yeah. Okay. You're all so jealous. It's like, neither of you two fuckwads need to work either.
I think Robin does.
The-
That's just my opinion.
And you both are like, 12 or 13 years older than her. So suck it.
Yeah, that too.
The fact that she can afford to do this. I mean, she's been making $20 million a year for a while. I think she can swing this. She doesn't have like a huge family unit she has to worry about other than her mom and her 2 kids. So I think, oh my God, wait till you hear him playing guitar today. You guys are going to die.
It was a crime. It was a crime. We should have called the police on
It was a crime against our earphones, and you're all going to hear it in momentarily. So then Robin just, I don't know, says like, so really, you haven't really spoken to us about Ray. What's going on with Ray? Which then led into another half hour, 40 minutes of him doing Ray, and just being really weirdly like, oh my God, why isn't she dead yet? Is basically
that's where it was going.
Right?
Why is she still alive? I mean, literally, that was the most part of what he was saying. Like, why is she still alive? Why isn't she dead?
Why isn't she dead?
Yeah, she's doing so much better now and it just goes on and on and on. And I mean, this was actually the most vile parent attack he's had in a couple weeks.
Yeah, totally. And the fact that they had to pull her out of what's it called?
Hospice.
They pulled her out of hospice because she was doing okay. So
yeah, shame on her for getting better.
Since when does a centennial just spontaneously start getting better?
Well, apparently she wasn't dying anymore.
Oh
So,
yeah, sure. Well, that usually means that you're dead.
but in hospice, no, the weird thing is like in hospice, don't they usually start to shoot you up with morphine and then until you die?
Oh.
Yeah, that's usually what it does, but maybe I mean, I'm gonna give a benefit of the doubt on this. Maybe
I'm not.
that maybe she actually started eating, being a little bit better, and she wasn't,
Dying.
kind of
They
dying
didn't
anymore.
hit on her.
And it, well, I guess we can't, because the only person that's going to keep on going in hospice is Jimmy Carter, because now it's been, I think, 3 years.
He's a-
Oh,
yeah,
Jason won't
exactly.
die. It's crazy.
He's still alive, and I think he just had his 100th birthday.
Yeah, literally.
Amazing. But yeah, I thought that hospice care really was end of life care.
It's supposed to
usually
be.
is.
It's supposed to be.
And you have to consider the fact that the place where they lived, it's all about turnover. So I'm sure they're wanting.
Honestly,
They
I
want
think
that room.
Momo, it works like this. If I go into hospice, they look at my bank account and they go, unplug. But they look at Ray and they see
6 more months to
the
live.
son's bank account and they go, you know what? She's got a good 20 years left in her.
Definitely doesn't have 20 years, but yes.
No.
I was saying that you can do
with that bank account, they'll keep her going, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess they are. So here's him talking about it. Here we go.
My sister started picking out outfits for my mom's, coffin. And,
Did you show
we
them
started-
to your mother? Was she checking it out with
No,
her, whether she liked that or not?
Well, there was a whole, I was just going to go in and pick something nice out of my mom's closet, maybe something with her favorite, scarves and
Were you gonna wear it?
would have dressed her more like
There you
myself,
go.
the way I look.
You're gonna want to keep that one. Stop.
My sister had this thing where she thought my mom wanted to be buried in a shroud, and
Shroud.
and there was a whole.
Shroud?
And I just said to my sister, you know what? Let me check in with my mom. So I went over to my mom's place and sat with her, and she's like, I want to die. I want to die.
And it went on like this. Okay, so you just know that
It gets worse. This is actually good.
Yeah, here's his best commentary of the Ray scenario. Here we go.
They gave me the call finally from hospice. They said to me, we can't keep your mom in hospice. They evidently have me. They go, you know, from what we can tell, the only thing that's going to take your mother out is a stake through the heart.
Great comedy there. Oh yeah, great comedy.
Can you imagine? And so now he's a little jealous because he's jealous that she's still alive and that he doesn't understand why he's not the one who is the patriarch of the family at this point. It's just very weird. His psychoanalysis must be like shocking to most people. His doctor must be like, amazed that he still has this guy as a patient because he's just so fucking sick.
Are you kidding me? His bank account counts on it.
Oh my God, no kidding.
I personally don't think he's gone for years.
That new Ferrari ain't buying itself, okay?
I think that he uses that as a crutch because I think that he thinks his doctor is his friend now. And because Howard has so few friends and so few people that he actually opens up to, I think that he pays this man like his, service, his Secret Service people. He pays him to be his friend. Like he pays him to be his confidant.
No, do you think he's like Tony Soprano? Like he's going to therapy to feel okay about being a terrible person?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like the therapy, like just like Tony Soprano.
That's a great analogy, JT. That really is. That's a great analogy. And I really love that. I'd love to do a show on the parallels between him and Tony Soprano. I'm actually going to write that down right this moment. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
Guilty or be okay with hurting people or destroying people, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he just wants somebody to hear him out. He just wants somebody to know that he is this person. He doesn't really want any suggestions or
how to be better,
ways to fix himself, right?
Zero part of him wants to be better. All he wants is validation for his narcissistic ways.
Well, and he gets it. So that's what he pays for.
Well, that's exactly, yeah.
He doesn't go to a psychiatrist because they
listen. We've mentioned this before. If you were his shrink, would you be in a hurry to have this guy be cured? Hell no. Hell no. It's
No,
like
but
it's
the
an
type of
easy mark.
analysis that he's in is meant to be a long-term analysis. And we went into it like years ago at some point, and I can't remember if it was like Jungian type of psychotherapy or which type it was, but it was meant to be something that was a long-term endeavor. And it absolutely has been. So here's him being a little bit jealous about the fact that he's not the main.
But I'm the kid in the family. Where was
He's 70 years old, this guy.
I'm crying. I'm supposed to be the old person in the family. I'm supposed to be the grand dame. I'm supposed to be the one everyone's checking on to make sure I'm still breathing. But I'm the kid in the family. I'm the one everyone turns to because I'm the youthful one. I want to say, I'm no spring chicken. I got to have a life too.
Yeah, he wants her gone for sure. He's done. He's done with Ray. She didn't even go to Ashley's wedding. I'd be hard pressed to imagine that, she's left that room in, over a year or two, certainly since Ben died. Yeah, so she's just sitting there, and I think the whole family's just waiting for her to die.
How many more years is Ellen older than him?
3, maybe.
Okay.
3, maybe 4. I was looking through some stuff on my laptop because I have to bring it into the city on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing
in the city.
And I happened to notice that I had all these excerpts from the Private Parts book, like things that I had highlighted, and we were going to do a show on whether or not they were like true or not. So I have all of that, interestingly enough, ready to go. I think we just never did a show about it.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think it'll be really, really fun to do that. So we are going to do that. Yeah, Ida, you're exactly right. The objective should be to get the person off the couch and back to living their best life. It's true. When I was in therapy, I would, I knew I was done with it when I would be on my bus going downtown and thinking to myself, all right, what am I going to talk to her about today? You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like there was something that was pressing that I needed to get off my chest or that I needed to really discuss. It was like, what am I going to talk about? And I knew at that moment that it was over. And I was
Did Jackie Chair leaving? I wasn't paying attention.
He was a little spotty anyway. His service was a little spotty and kind of in and out. So
gotcha.
Oh, are you doing okay there, sir?
Oh, no audio.
Oh. No, we don't hear you.
You could be like Marcel.
Yeah.
Are you in a glass box? Are you walking against the wind?
Do Mummenschanz. Exactly.
Yeah,
we can't hear you.
Where they pull the rope. Oh, so heavy.
All right, I got to move on. I can't do this while we're doing this. So then he watched some show. You guys you'll have to let me know if you know the show, and you'll have to let me know if you know who this is that's starring in the show. Here we go.
Beth and I watched a movie yesterday. I'm trying to chill a little bit on the weekend. But the movie was
almost 5-day weekend.
Listen.
It's called Genius. It's with the Christopher Nolan, the guy who was in the Marvel movies.
No.
Ay.
No, that's wrong.
Captain America.
Ay.
Christopher Nolan was Captain America.
What the heck is he talking about?
Did I miss something?
Chris Henchy? No, he's married to Brooke Shields.
Chris Henchy.
Which Chris is it? Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Evans. Chris
Pine while you're at it.
That is a massive Marvel fan, allegedly. Doesn't know who Captain America was.
Once again, he's got a 5-day weekend. There's no reason he doesn't know this crap.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan. Yep. Okay.
Sure.
Christopher Miss.
The funny thing is that we always say that he likes to say that he thinks that he's like such a big MCU or DC or whatever, but he doesn't know dick, and he never has those people on. I mean, other than maybe once or twice. What's his face?
Robert Downey.
Robert Downey Jr.
Who else?
Literally.
Nothing.
Who else has ever come in?
Nothing ever. No no Marvel DC TV shows, no Marvel DC movies.
No Ryan Reynolds. No Hugh Jackman.
Literally knows zero.
Neither one of them.
Zero.
Who wouldn't kill for Colin Farrell right now to talk about the Penguin? Who wouldn't kill for even like even the chick from Agatha All Along, just for shits and giggles, like
just to have her on.
Dude,
in the zeitgeist of what's
unless
happening today.
unless the guest has a tie-in to their own series channel or whatever, you can gain anybody anymore.
Well, no. Well, how do you explain Aubrey Plaza?
Yeah, I don't even think Aubrey Plaza can explain Aubrey Plaza.
I don't know. I mean, honest to God, that
she was on. She's done a ton of interviews and she's been really funny in all of them.
Except for Howard.
Except for
because
Howard.
Is humored.
Exactly.
You know what's so? I feel bad for her though, because she's been attached to probably the biggest pieces of crap that have been released in the last month at least.
Like that My Old Ass show, a movie.
Well, yeah, but it is a bomb. I mean, it made $0.
And then what about that Megalopolis thing or whatever?
It's a flop, absolute utter flop.
I mean, I would personally, I don't know. I mean, it looked kind of weirdly interesting, but then I saw that Talia Shire was in it, and I'm like, Jesus fuck.
Talia Shire?
How are you still putting your like sister into movies? Like, I just don't understand.
She's like 90 years old. The thing is, I saw a Film Threat, and literally on Film Threat, they like, I have no idea what the plot was. Don't have any idea what was going on. I mean, just honestly, it was just a bunch of stuff together that had no cohesive.
I don't understand it either. Like, I'm not even understanding the concept.
It's insane. It's nobody was able to reel him in, and that's the problem. He's one of these guys that needs somebody to reel him in to kind of keep him on point, and he just did whatever he wanted. And
by the way, Howard would die for Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, absolutely.
He didn't come in.
Yeah, exactly. And when is that movie coming out, or is it out now?
It's out.
It was out this last weekend.
So let's talk about the story of Buddy now.
The Godfather sucked. You guys,
I want to know.
Wow.
What happened?
There's an unrealistic standard here on this chat.
What is the chat? What are they saying? Can you tell me?
There.
Oh my God! Get out! Get out! Just leave! Leave now! Just leave!
Oh, I love these guys so much.
Is he talking about 3?
Just go.
Is he talking about 3? Let's hope so. I've never seen
3 is not worth watching.
No, 3. There's only 2 movies. Come on, let's be honest.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, there's only 2.
And
3
2 movies are in the book.
And now it's too late. It's like now I have no time to see it. It's like you know.
I saw you. Wait a minute. I saw your pie.
I have 18% of a day worthy of watching The Godfather. I know. I really need to like grab a hold of that one day and just watch it.
Oh wait, you've never seen 1?
I've never seen them.
You got to make time for these things.
What?
It's like for me.
Why?
What was that? What was it? What's the?
I don't know. I'm just talking about The Godfather, and I never
The
saw it.
Godfather's a great movie, dude.
Okay.
Marlon Brando, bro.
Cool.
Artie used to. What is it called? He used to do quotes from it.
Have you at least read the book?
No.
Oh my God.
Nope. And
you know what? You know what? I think a lot of people would recommend you just sit down and watch it.
I will tend to only watch anything once. I don't like rewatching things. I think there's maybe like 5 movies that I will rewatch, including Step Brothers, Planet of the Apes, Soylent Green.
Well, you know that Marlon Brando credits his performance to the fact that he didn't memorize any lines. They used cue cards. They even put what he had to say on the back of other actors and stuff. And what he said is because he didn't know it and it's made him nervous, it added this energy to his performance.
Will you guys watch it with me on
Yes.
Patreon?
Yes. Yes. I love that movie so
Mo,
much.
it sounded like you're a huge Charlton Heston fan.
Oh, I love Charlton Heston and I love 70s sci-fi.
Maniacs! You
That's
blew
like-
it up!
That's my favorite thing. And anything by what's his name?
Quentin Tarantino.
Kubrick.
Anything by Stanley Kubrick.
Oh my God.
Is the Omega Man good? I've never seen that one.
Omega Man is
a good movie.
I love him.
It is I Am Legend before I Am Legend.
Oh, I think I read about. Yes.
Yes.
Much cheesier. It's
I gotta see it.
But most of those 70s zombie flicks are pretty fun to watch.
I love all of them. And you know what? When we do our watch parties, that's what we're gonna do. I'm really
movies.
Patreon.
We should watch the 10 Commandments tonight.
Really
Sure, why not?
2001. 2001.
Can we just start with like Citizen
that at the
Kane,
end.
go to Ben-Hur?
Yeah.
Let's just make the rounds.
It's just not happening. All right, so let's go on. Let's
Yeah,
talk
Tom Dead's such a
story-
great movie.
Let's talk about the story of Buddy. Oh, I love Dawn of the Dead. Oh my God, I
Is
love
that the one in the mall?
Wait, that's
Yes,
the one I
yes.
was just gonna say. Is that the one in the mall? That's
One in
right.
the
Tom
mall.
Savini's
That's
at
pretty
his
sick,
finest.
that one.
Oh my God, it was
It's
so.
such a great flick.
Oh,
I mean,
it's so
the
frightening.
makeup when you watch it now, especially 4K anything, it doesn't really hold up. But still,
It's
it's
the
just social commentary, the
social
gore,
commentary that
the
disgusting.
gore.
go to the mall as like
Like,
dead.
they're the first guys that thought of they went down to a deli, just got a bunch of cold cuts, and they shoved them into a fake cavity, and then they had the actors just eat it. That's why it's so grotesque.
Oh, really? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, but
Dude, Tom Savini, man, that guy.
that's
That
what.
guy.
Okay, shh. That's what our Patreon is going to be. It's just going to be stupid movies that we all like, and that
every year at this time, I always have to watch Night of the Living Dead, the original.
I think we need to
I
do.
love that movie so
I can
much.
get my shit together and get this done before then.
Get your shit together.
All right, let's move to the story of Buddy. Damn it! Oh my God. Okay, so Buddy, let's go there. So Buddy was a cat.
That movie goes your mouth. Punisher Warzone's pretty good.
Buddy, okay, stop, please. Let me move on with this stupid show.
I'm sorry.
Buddy is a feral, and Howard was upset that Beth had filmed this. So recorded it. So let's look at what's going on here.
Looking with Buddy. Look how close.
So amazing.
So cute.
So cute. So amazing.
They all like Howard. Howard's working with Buddy.
Honestly.
Look how close.
His arm is like the size of a moderate sized woman.
Wait, that's Howard?
Yes.
Can't you see the wig?
Oh yeah. Sorry,
That's not Flowers.
Don't you see the trick or treat hair?
Yeah.
So this is Buddy, and it's the story of Buddy. And,
All right,
so she's very obsessed with Buddy.
Before
Buddy
you
came
go
out of
on,
nowhere and found their house.
No, it has a story.
Wait. But
Okay,
before
I
you go
haven't read it
on,
yet.
You need to play the clip because
got
you
it.
just played the stupid gram,
Yes, I
and
got it.
now once
Yes, I got it.
again we catch the lie.
Yeah, here we go. Well, let's read this first. Not sure how to handle a relocated feral, Bud, not Buddy.
Oh,
Bud. He cries at our door all day long. We feed him multiple times a day. How many times do you feed a cat a day? He has several.
Twice.
Yeah, okay. He has several insulated. So they bought this one cat insulated kitty houses and access to fresh water. I've kept our mudroom door open for him to join us inside. He won't step in. He comes close to us but retreats if we try to pet him. It's going to get cold soon, and Howard and I are losing sleep over him.
Oh
We
no.
located him and his sister at the beginning of the summer. They spent 6 weeks cared for and fed in our spacious shed to acclimate to their new property, which was advised by experts. And we released them by opening the kitty door. Bud's sister bolted and never returned. Fuck this. Right? Bud's sister. Okay, but Bud loves it here, but he won't use any of the shelters provided and won't even go back into his warm starter shed. Oh, what to do? Oh, what to do? He absolutely does not want to be trapped and forced inside. P.S. We have multiple cameras, so we know what he's up to every second. One cat, one feral.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is really weird. I mean, that cat has seen some shit. No, can you go back for a second? I want to look at that cat. He's looking at them like, are they Haitian?
That cat. I'm looking at that cat.
I'm sorry.
That
I
cat
apologize for
can
that. That was
absolutely
horrible.
Take care.
That
of
cat's seen
himself.
some shit.
He's seen some things.
Yeah, and the thing is, oh my god, I didn't see these videos.
This is new. Getting closer, trying.
Beth is trying to get
Oh god, that cat's gonna
Buddy
her
to,
up.
Watch this.
I don't know, come up to her. She's got churro, I think it's called. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but see that thing in her hand?
It's a churro, you moron. A churro.
A churro?
It's a friggin' churro, not a charo. Charo go coochie coochie.
Coochie.
Trying to get Buddy to.
Oh.
All right, this is round 2.
Wow, 4 videos.
So Beth picked everything up, came back inside, and then he came right back to our door. So she said, "Okay, I'm going to try again."
You know what? Positive key. Oh, is it? Am I mistaken? Or you can see the extensions in her hair?
Wow.
Yes, you can.
You can kind of see there's
Okay.
definitely extensions in there.
We'll get him. Round 3.
Oh my
Here comes
god.
Buddy. Oh, wait. I think he's catching on that he's got.
She's stupid.
So
God, I'm so rooting for that cat to do something.
You know who
incredible.
needs also needs a shed to live in? Wendy the Tard.
No. She's still almost there. Almost there.
Is he
come on,
gonna?
she's an
Is Howard gonna
animal.
help her too?
What is that
No,
grossness?
no.
All right.
That's
churro,
like the
all
stuffing
right,
that's inside the. It's like the
Hanging on.
cream,
all right. A
that's inside the
churro
churro.
is like a
which will
cat
give that
feeds-
cat the shits for a week.
No,
Wait,
it
stop
doesn't.
talking, everybody. Dennis, what's a churro?
All right, we give this to
A
our
churro.
cats because it is like it's like a liquefied like cat food almost, but it's like usually like tuna or whatnot.
Oh,
and
it's not like
in
a real
like a
churro.
gel kind of form.
Something
and the cats
delicious?
really like it because it's stinky and it's catty food, you know?
It's not a Mexican dessert.
No,
Yeah, that's what I thought. they
wouldn't
were-
suggest
I thought it was a
that.
churro.
No, it's a churro.
Churro. Okay.
Yeah, look at that. I mean,
Oh, look,
that's
wait,
cat, that's
wait,
cat
wait.
favorite.
Wait, can someone get Bisnick to make sure they make a GIF out of her squeezing?
Her
the-
milking it.
Her
Round
milking
three.
that cylinder.
Oh, okay. This is round 4. Beth now has
She's got extensions in her
put
hair.
the
too.
churro in there with the food.
Charo.
So he tasted it,
Coochie coochie.
and he was loving it. And she
Coochie,
kept walking
coochie.
out, and he wants more.
This is
Look, like, stroke it. Yeah.
Oh,
Milk it,
yeah.
baby.
All over the place.
This is going to work.
Yeah, put this in
Work
your
the shaft. Work the shaft.
your time
Squeeze it
pipe.
out, baby. Squeeze it out.
Yes.
This is your
I
time
used to
pipe.
do this with the moosh, and it just takes forever. Oh, whoa, progress. Look at this.
Ooh, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. I want to see those claws destroy her wrist.
This is it. That's pretty darn good.
Oh, I hate you both.
Oh, I despise
What is
both.
There's literally
Clothing
hundreds
of
of thousands of
by the
homeless.
food for her to smell. No, that's exactly why she's avoiding them. Is because of Beth's smell. She there's more. There's more. Oh my god.
Oh my
Well,
god.
okay, this is round 4. Beth now has so she put the churro in there with the food. So now he tasted it, and he was loving it, and she came walking
That
out.
cat's got a
and
hanging
wants
belly.
more.
What's going on?
It's
She
a
can't
tomcat.
handle
That's
the
why.
fact that
But-
Yeah.
wants
Okay.
nothing to do
Did you see their crazy hedges topiary stuff?
Yes. Hey,
That's
it
a lot
takes
of
a lot
money.
of Mexicans to make that look good.
Absolutely. Andale, andale.
Exactly.
Let's go to
They got the Shining maze in their place, right?
let's go to the
It's
let's go
bad.
to-
We made it a maze.
let's go to the story, buddy.
It looked like a maze, the start of a maze.
Beth was
It
given
totally
this
did.
cat to take care of. You know, she fosters animals. The problem is this cat was part of one of these feral communities. In
Feral
other words, the
community.
cat is not been around humans.
In other words,
No, is that what that means?
I should have her explain this, but this was my weekend, and it's killing me.
His
The
weekend
cat's
is
name-
5
4
days long.
It's just Buddy.
Oh, Autobot.
And this
Yeah,
Buddy's
come
cute as can
on.
be.
can you shut up?
No, someone just insulted the Shining.
Stop talking.
And we have him on our property, and he won't come inside. You know, he's one of these outdoor cats.
Okay, that should be the end of the story right there.
Oh no, it keeps going.
He's an outdoor cat. So it's okay that he's outdoors. Like, what is it that they're not wrapping their heads around? Like that it's an outdoor cat.
Literally, this
Okay.
cat has absolutely no frame of reference for what humans are, except something that bothers him, and he just wants nothing to do with it.
I want no smell of you. I don't
Yeah.
care about you. Just go away. Here we
Go
go.
away.
Well,
I would
we're
love
taking
if this
care
was
of
a
it
Jaguar.
because
Yes, Xavier, what?
Nothing. I said something. Never mind.
where he was being fed, the owners of the apartment complex said, we're going to have these cats killed
Sure.
if they don't get out of here. So
Right,
Beth went and
right,
got
right,
him,
right,
trapped him, or somebody trapped him.
Where?
She and
Okay, so no, she didn't go and trap him.
Someone did
She's a
it.
trapper now.
We just saw the
Someone.
story
A
about
trapper keeper.
how she received them and put them into like her, kitten prison. And they couldn't get out.
Solitary confinement.
Yeah, they couldn't get out fast enough so that they could get the hell out of there. And oh,
It's such a bullshit story.
Everything about it is
I
bullshit.
mean, he tripped on his own freaking story. Like,
Wait, it gets better. It gets better. The end of the story is the best.
We're going to continue with this. So just this is funny 'cause I had a really funny Imgur that I used a while ago where we on hold on, I'm just trying to get it. I do too much at the same time.
So silly.
Oh, I don't know what my password is. God damn it.
Good. Let's move on.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Continuing with Buddy.
That up with his cat buddy. This fucking buddy's going to be the death of me.
What is it with Buddy?
Well, we're worried about Buddy because, when it starts to rain and it's starting to get cold in New York and all this stuff. Buddy now, we somehow train Buddy to come and get his food right at our door.
Oh,
He comes right up to the door and he presses his nose into the door. And now he's sleeping right outside the door. And he's breaking my heart because he's feral, so he won't come near me. So now I've been enticing him with treats and I've got him pretty close to me. And he's eating the treats. And in other words, he's almost like
he's eating.
He's breaking my heart because I'm watching him outside during the shitty weather, and he should be inside, but we don't know what to do with him. We can't put him inside because he's feral.
So this continues on. This is like
In other words, the cat lives outside.
In other words,
get out of here.
Wait, I just want to say again, this is entertainment. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This segment's entertainment. Howard Stern Show.
But they're obsessed with making this cat love.
But the end of this story is utterly the best because.
Okay, here we go.
Why did it pass away?
No, watch. This gets better.
This is just how it goes with them.
Treats and I'm feeding him, and I'm like, buddy. Beth had a video of me, making contact with Buddy, like I'm making contact with an alien.
Yeah.
And I got him there near me with the treats. And I didn't know she was videoing me. And I'm like, buddy, come here, little buddy.
Oh my God.
I mean, so she said, I'm going to post this for my fans to see on Instagram. I go,
yeah.
You can't post that. If I knew I was being videoed, I wouldn't be putting on a feminine voice. My fans hear me with a feminine voice. That's the end.
Oh, the end was a while ago.
Howard knows she always has her phone out videoing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the whole point, though, of why I wanted that nice and clear is that we saw the video. There was no him going, buddy. You had Beefus's friggin' voice track talking right over. You could not hear him.
First of all, the cat doesn't know it has a name.
Buddy.
To other cats, he's meow. It's like
he lied again. He
Oh
literally.
yeah, on top of
lied again.
that, yeah.
He lied that it videotaped him. It didn't. It was no sound. It was just its voice narrating what he was doing.
Yes,
So,
yes.
I mean, he can't. He has to lie about everything at this point. And does this replace the buddy that got taken away from Beth that it almost killed because it was malnutritioned and they had to take it away? That was the sickly cat that it had about 5 years ago. Buddy was it? Buddy gets a buddy or something like that. What was the other cat's name? I can't think of
Yoda.
Yoda gets a buddy, and there was that cat that got taken away from Beefus because the cat was going to die.
It
because
did
of
die.
Beefus. Oh, it did die, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Buddy
all the
died.
Star Wars named cats have kicked the bucket.
Oh, and Yoda's dead, but Buddy.
Yeah,
Buddy
Grogu,
got out. I think Buddy's still
Yoda,
alive.
all of them have died prematurely too.
Now they're one with the Force.
Is it?
They're like Force ghost cats now.
Force ghost cats.
I'm trying to find the old feral because the old feral.
The next door neighbor's cat
hated her.
Yes, Muffin.
Muffin. Yes, Muffin.
I'm Team Muffin.
Yes, and Muffin was not a feral, number one. It was the next door neighbor's cat, and she never realized it. And she would constantly feed it, and it would just come there so that it could get like a snack or something. I'm waiting for my Imgur to load so that I can show you Muffin, so that you may appreciate what Muffin used to do to her, because it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Muffin was the best.
Well, that's the one that was messing her up, right? She had-
Buddy. So, okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
let's segue now. Let's segue now. Ready? Here we
Dude,
go.
this is like, how much is he getting paid for this garbage?
$4,000 a minute.
Jesus, just shoot me now, bro. Jesus Christ.
Me too.
This is the GIF I made at the time. I just found it. So hang on a second.
Still loading.
It's still loading. Yes, it's still loading.
Processes.
This is how my life goes. Muffin is still loading, so we're just gonna have to wait on it. All right, let's come back.
That's all good. Whatever.
We'll come back. Here we go. Let's do the hidden plug, the hidden ad. Here we go. And why would she say this? It was really a non sequitur. It came out of nowhere. It made no sense. Here we go.
Yes.
Time pie over.
You haven't mentioned the penguin.
Why?
Oh, the penguin. You know what? In my agita, I lose my train of thought. I'm upset. Okay.
Okay.
The penguin is unbelievable. There's a TV show. It's not the movie.
Listen
It's
to
a
what he says,
TV show, weekly series called
What
The
an
Penguin
idiot.
with
Wait, but listen to what he
Colin
says.
Farrell. Oh, by the way,
It's
He's an idiot, bro.
yeah. I mean, they give him makeup, and it's such a good portrayal of the Batman character, the Penguin. Unbelievably great.
He's reading right now.
Enough said.
Listen.
It's great. You want more said? Buy a commercial.
Why is HBO promoting on him? I know they're all connected. I know
They're all
Dennis is going to
connected.
say
That's
that.
why.
You
It's
want
hidden
more
commercial.
said, buy a commercial. That's what he said. So
But
you
that was a
They already did buy a
commercial.
commercial.
That
What?
was a commercial, though.
Yeah, exactly. They already bought it.
do you think that he was trying to make them force them to buy a commercial? Do you think Morgan and Morgan was forced to buy a
Yeah,
commercial?
there you go.
No.
I'm
You
just
got to
curious.
remember, there's nothing ever done for free on this show. Nothing.
Well,
He's already said that. His own words.
Isn't that what Zoss does? He goes to companies and tries to
Zoss
get them
does
to-
music? Zoss does
Oh, okay.
music.
Then there
That's
must
all
be
that
somebody
Zoss
else,
Bateman
like
does.
Zoss's brother.
No, I think it's the guy who works with them who's not the Marcy one. It's
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
So he
Jeremy's
called
the
Morgan
guy
and
that-
Morgan. Guess
know.
we got this whole thing planned, and you can use Ronnie and blah 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 blah, and you can make money, and we can make money.
Exactly. But Morgan and Morgan, my TV feed is still from Florida. They
Oh.
advertise like a shocking amount.
I drive by when I go to Tampa. I drive by 3 of their friggin' billboards. I hate that bastard so much. 3 of them. I'm like on the interstate. I'm like, really?
But by the way, do we really know what happened to Ronnie's stuff and how much money he got and what was
Ronnie stuff.
there was
Nothing.
no
all
story.
lies?
There was no story to that story.
There's no stuff. There's nothing happened. Ronnie got paid because he's a Buckwall client.
He had a U-Haul
And-
filled with some crap, and they broke something.
And you saw the crap that was in his house. So honestly, was
Oh,
any-
it's
nothing.
just
Nothing
garbage.
there was worth anything.
I mean, really, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, you showed everything. Yeah.
So then they went into like a whole thing about Bobo and pretty
Cancer.
much did what we did last week, which was show Bobo working out and doing the whole Bobo thing about, how he's trying to get himself into shape and stuff like that. So they went through that as like their thing for
30
the
minutes of it.
30
30
minutes.
minutes of cancer talk.
Yes. Oh my God. It was even worse.
Prostate cancer talk.
It was even worse than that because then they started taking phone calls about all the cancer talk.
Yes. And wait,
And
did you
just
get the
got
phone
thrown.
call of the girl that called in that said she just had a stroke last Wednesday?
I have some clip on that because that was
Okay, because
unbelievable.
this is trolling at its finest. But
Okay, but first let's do the weird
do
Bobo promo. Why is there a Bobo promo? Here we go.
Howard, I got to tell you, anybody listening to me right now, if you have anybody in your personal life, a friend or family member, needs an operation, Dr. Vic Patel, he's the best in the country. He did a lot of
Hey,
celebrities.
Bobo. I'm
Yeah.
sure he's wonderful, but you can't
No,
start.
he did over 18,000.
Yeah, but you
Not a
can't do
church.
shout outs on my show for, plugs for doctors.
It's one
Only
thing
Howard.
to go get.
wait.
that.
No, it's just
It's another thing
getting
to
the word
recommend
out.
a
He's-
doctor.
Like,
Howard,
like,
he's
Wow, what are you gonna say?
All right. So first of all, Howard has 2 minutes of delay. If he doesn't want something to get out, which he did last week, he can dump it because you have 2 minutes of delay.
That's right.
They have
So,
more than enough time to dump it.
And this is a commercial.
Well, we continue.
Like
The fan of
Bobo,
the
if I
show.
bring my doctor on, that's like, remember when David Letterman had his heart attack and he brought his
Yeah.
team of doctors on?
Yeah.
It was the David Letterman show. You can't start using the Howard Stern show to piggyback and plug Dr. Patel.
And notice how he says
He's
his
still
name.
doing it.
Yeah, the one last name he says right.
Yeah, I know.
He can't say Brad Pitt's name right, but he could say this guy.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I can't get the
Such
GIF
a
up,
piece
but
of crap.
I'll show it to you so that you can see it. There it is. That's Muffin. That's how Muffin used to be too.
Yeah.
Yes. See, Muffin thinks sure. See you next Tuesday too. But yeah, that's how Muffin would react to her every time she came near her. This is my favorite one ever. Look how cute this is. Look at this one. Look at this. Oh, delicious. Not that I would ever have that dog anywhere near me in my vicinity.
Nothing wrong with them. They're perfectly fine.
Yeah, sure. Says who?
That says,
How mu-
says veterinarian.
How much?
So
how
We
much
have
do you
plenty
think-
of those patients. They're fine.
How much do you think this doctor gets for this secret live read?
Dr. Patel? Dr.
Yeah,
Patel?
if Bobo's surgery is free.
10,000?
Bobo is getting a
10,000?
penis pump put in because he doesn't get hard-ons anymore. That's basically
Freebie. He's getting a freebie.
he's getting a freebie penis pump. That's exactly what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's move on. Robin, for some reason, takes the lead on the Chris Christopherson This Is Your Wiki, which was kind of bizarre. Puzzle wants to come in. Oh, sorry. Puzzle's coming in. There's Puzzle.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he
the good
is.
stuff right there.
That's the real cat. That's the cat. What's she doing?
That's a healthy cat.
She's grooming her leg.
Oh, okay.
She's getting ready to take her nap.
Sure. So
Oh, she's
Robin
doing it.
takes the lead.
Yeah, so she's
teasing
making
us.
sure she has her.
She's totally teasing
Look,
us.
look at Dennis. Look at Dennis. Look at Dennis. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Dr. Patel's putting his leaf. Dr. Patel's putting his flyers out for us to all see. Okay, so Robin takes the lead on the Chris Christopherson obituary. They literally read the entirety of it from Wikipedia.
Yep.
Nothing that was anything personal or notary or anything that would be something that you would think is a personal thing. So I don't even know why they bothered. I don't think he was ever even on the show, right? So why would they even care about him? Honestly, give that cat a churro, says Benjamin. All right, here we go. Here's Robin with the obituary.
No.
Because he was a, I don't know, valedictorian or something of his college and was a Rhodes Scholar, went to Oxford and studied. And then he joined the military and became a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
so
the guy's
he had
amazing.
many, many lives. He was brilliant and he was athletic because he played, I don't know, 2 or 3 sports.
Why is this even like a thing?
And just, you know,
Yeah.
did that whole
Yeah, he
Rhodes
was-
Scholar thing. And then
They did
Yeah.
the whole
was
Rhodes Scholar thing.
writing songs. I guess it was like everything was easy for him. He just
She
sat
is
down
re-
and wrote Me and Bobby McGee.
She is literally just reading a script. She's
on Wik-
just literally
she's on
reading the
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
And is this the one
Unreal.
time? Is this the one time Howard didn't say I was about to write him a note? 'Cause
Yes,
he didn't know he was.
pretty
He
much
didn't know
yes.
anything about him. He knows that one song. That's pretty much all he's
And
got.
wait, and the
Which one,
the
Convoy?
best part is, and Xavier, you know this too. The
What?
best thing Chris Christopherson ever did was be in Blade.
Oh, Whistler. Yes.
Yes, he was
He was
phenomenal in
Whistler,
Blade.
bro. He was pretty badass.
He was phenomenal in Blade.
Yes,
But
he
Howard
was.
has never seen that movie. Never.
What?
Never. He's a
How
big
can you
Marvel
not see
fan. Never seen
Blade?
Blade. Never
You
seen
know
it.
why? Because some motherfuckers always trying to skate uphill.
So that gets him into talking about Willie Nelson, which then gets into talking about Willie Nelson's son, which then gets into
Ugh.
talking about some song that Willie Nelson's son does or some shit or another. And that requires us to pull out the guitar because, you know, everybody has lathered his ass about how good he is at guitar playing. So let's hear a little bit of it, shall we? I have 2 clips worth of
Let's do it.
horrible guitar. Here we go.
Ready at all. I can't even play it, but it's never stopped me. I don't even know how to play it yet. Hold
You
on.
never will.
No, never.
Never will.
Not so easy. Fucking headphones. They're real quick. I know people enjoy this video. Look it up. It's Will singing at Willie's 90th birthday celebration. Lucas Nelson. That kid is something else. Whoa.
Soon to be on, right?
This cord. How am I
Absolutely.
How am I
I
doing
don't
this?
know what's happening.
How do I
It's
do
holding
this?
you back.
It's like Lucas Delabate, boss.
I wish someone would tie off my arm. You know what I mean? There we go. Boot some doojay right into my arm.
This is
right
how
now.
this show
So
goes, you
miserable.
guys. This is the
Let
show.
me see. Hold on.
Yeah, you know, the reason I asked Chris about showing you how to strap it on was because hard strap it on. It was a very cool move.
That's
so
how
cool.
beef does.
Oh, was it?
Here we go. Here
No,
we go.
I don't have
Yeah,
any cool
he
moves.
looked cool
Look how long
when
it
he
takes him
did
to
it.
get his shit together to play.
I was trying so hard to play this thing. I really can't play it at all, but it was like.
Oh,
If you Beth said to me, "Why are you singing like that? Just sing like you."
I got more.
This is horrible.
It's like, oh my
poor
god,
guitar. I mean, that's a crime.
$5,000 guitar, ladies
You
and
should go
gentlemen.
to jail.
It is.
Yeah, you're right. $5,000 for that.
If I had not found you. No. Anyway.
Can you even imagine, you guys?
No?
If you had not fallen,
He's tone deaf.
I would not have found you.
Oh, oh Christ.
Angel, what is it? Angel, holding too close to the ground.
I think it's flying close to the ground.
He's not even doing the song.
He doesn't know the song.
So bad.
He's just going ooh.
All right, he doesn't know the words to his own song. He does not know the words to The Great American Nightmare. So you think he knows somebody else's?
No. And you're right, Jeremy. Imagine this entire private jet flight to Italy and Jimmy and Molly just sitting there trapped with this guy.
Oh, there was plenty of liquor on that plane. Don't worry, they were okay.
And I bet you,
You know what? They deserve it. They
About it,
deserve that.
I bet you Jimmy Kimmel actually can play the guitar. I bet you he can play. You know, I bet you it's one of
Well,
those.
you know what?
I bet you Molly can play.
Most people can just do like the basic strumming, and that's good enough, you know?
He can't. He's got nothing. He's
wants
got
to,
nothing.
yeah.
And then Robin says this. I mean, it's so fucking ridiculous.
Oh, you're so good.
I wonder though if
Occurred to you.
I wonder if singing though is something you can learn, or either you have it or you don't.
No, I have heard.
Now she's saying, I have heard. Now, didn't Robin go for private singing lessons?
Yes,
And then they
that
made
is
fun
correct.
of her about how
Yes.
shitty she was after she did them.
Yes,
But I have
that-
heard.
she's hurt.
She heard.
What was
Heard.
that? What was that song? Was it like a Deftones song she sung or something?
No, it was Corn. It was a
Korn,
Korn song,
yeah.
and it was "You Want a Single." And
Oh, that was.
she absolutely,
Oh my
utterly
God.
destroyed it.
That was a nightmare.
Learn,
I have
or
that
either
song.
you have it or you don't.
No, I have heard, especially, people say that you can learn to sing. It doesn't
Really?
mean that you're going to sing like Chris Stapleton.
You
But
know,
you can
I gotta say
like
this.
carry a note and go from, one note to the other and understand, the scale and the timing and all of that. You can learn the technicalities, but singing like a Brandy Carlisle or a Chris Stapleton or a Jelly Roll, that's something else.
What?
Hey,
What are you talking about?
I just want to remind everybody that he spent how much time telling us that his piano teacher wanted to kill him.
Oh yeah.
She thought she was so hot.
Oh, cringe. Oh my god.
She's better than Howard.
But still, this is
More
cringe.
entertaining.
This is cringe.
Oh, this.
Oh god, it's bad.
I'm cringing. My sphincter.
That is cringe. My sphincter actually just absolutely collapsed upon itself.
happy.
Robin will be performing the Sheryl Crow song. Rep, Robin. You
I know where to come in.
All right.
He doesn't realize she sucks.
I know. I know, my friends. I
See,
know.
I made sure the cat couldn't hear that because that would be considered abuse.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's just so awful.
By the way, Howard really thinks he mastered painting because he's on to the next stupid thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
Yes.
I think he figured it out that people figured out that he was photoshopping.
Yeah, he mastered Photoshop.
I think he mastered photoshopping.
The filters.
Remember last week, maybe Wednesday or Friday, where he received a guitar from somebody named Billy Strings. But wait,
Yes.
Before that, Mike calls in, who wants to apologize for making fun of Jill, whom we haven't heard from so far this week.
Yeah.
And apologizes for making fun of Jill, and then says, "Hey, Howard, did you ever hear of a guy named Billy Strings?" Now, so out of the blue, right? And nobody that we have all collectively, everybody listening and everybody here, probably never heard of. If there's one of us, I'd be surprised, right? And he's like, "No, it was so crazy. You know, I got a guitar from this guy. Funny you should mention Billy Strings." And then sure enough, what's the next thing he's saying? Why this?
again, my hat is off to Billy Strings. This dude is some guitar player. Listen to this.
You couldn't pay me to listen.
Is he getting that motorcycle sound out of the guitar?
Can you stop for a second?
And it's him. This kid is.
Yes.
First of all, they played a clip of him playing the banjo. That's not a guitar. Mr. Guitar doesn't understand that that's a banjo.
Yeah, of course.
That is not a guitar by any stretch of the imagination.
Jeremy Harrelson says Billy Strings is the best, one of the best guitarists, best entertainers out there. Never heard
of him.
Never heard of him. But
Howard thinks he's cute. That's why he wants to talk about him.
Unbelievable. I got into this guy. You know, I told you he sent me a guitar.
Yes.
And welcomed me to the guitar community, which is very nice. I sent him back a note saying,
welcome to the guitar community.
You don't need to do that, but all right. This kid,
I wouldn't listen to that.
he's considered like a guitar virtuoso.
Yeah, I never heard of him. He's 31 years old. Jeremy, you listen to
What?
Jeremy Harrelson?
Jeremy Harrelson. So you're saying that he's like a really, really good guitar player? How come we've never heard of him? Like, how come?
I've never heard of him.
And you,
I've never heard of him either. Oh, he's the best? Okay.
Judy Tenuta, you listen to every single music out there known to mankind, and you've never heard of him, correct?
No. I mean, his name looked familiar, but it could be, who knows?
All I know is that's the type of music if I hear walking into a place, I immediately turn around and leave.
Turn around. Just
and I drive out of the parking lot really fast.
And if they're playing it live, I
definitely am gone.
I would immediately exit stage left. Like there's no part of me.
No way I'd stay in there because I'd be shot.
I'm just looking up.
I mean, for all I know, I saw his name like as an opener for, like Willie Nelson, like you said, or whoever, that's maybe where I saw his name.
All right, here's Billy Strings. First day for the rest of. No, this can't be him, is it? Oh, good Lord. Okay, here we go. Can't even play it. First
Ladies,
day.
He's available.
Yeah, that's your man.
He's available, man. There's some quality tattoos there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's Billy Strings for you guys.
He has the body of a young Dick Butkus, I guess.
Young Dick Butkus?
Okay. Well, yeah, babe.
Hey, go to private chat. Play that for everybody.
Okay.
As long as we're talking bluegrass.
Copy link.
By the way, the best bluegrass player, that's like being the best spittoon champion.
In here?
Go to the top of the.
Okay. Meanwhile, in Japan?
Yes.
Oh dear God. And it doesn't want to load.
No, my internet was down.
Your
all
interweb, yeah, I know. You
Really?
texted me this morning, asked me what's going on in the show. Oh, it says great.
I'm like, did I miss anything? Did I miss
Do
anything?
you want me to just do the link to the actual thingy? Here.
No, it's not gonna. I mean, if I can't get it in the next 2 seconds, I'm gonna bail on it until.
I mean, she
Of
couldn't
course
even
you
get a GIF.
will. But you know what? Give us more of the other tedious crap.
Wow. Okay, let's just sit here. Let's just sit here.
Let's sit here. Let's get
Let's just
one Mississippi,
to
two Mississippi, three
waiting-
Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 8, 9, 22, 35.
Oh.
She walks through the Coney down to the river. I guess you're like Coney upon his town.
What the hell am I watching?
It's Appalachia, Japan, I
It's
guess.
in Japan. It's bluegrass in Japan, bro.
Wow.
Look at recoil.
I'm gonna
Yes.
5,000 miles away. What's wrong with you?
Considering some of the stuff you forced us to watch.
Oh,
I
too
think that's
bad.
Really something.
Instagram has left. Say
Yeah.
goodbye.
Those
The
bastards.
next time they're doing a prostate exam on Chris Wilding, and you're gonna force us to watch it, you guys have to watch it.
No. I would like to hear more music that I hate more than life itself. As long as it'll go. Maybe I'll just buy the CD and play it all. There's 7 people there listening to Appalachian Japanese.
Each one of them is more talented than Howard will ever be.
Oh, for sure.
It's not even
Absolutely.
close.
They're also
I just
smarter
thought
than
that
Howard
was
would ever be.
Jesus Christ. But sure, let's go back to Billy Strings, shall we?
Yes, let's go back to Bully Strings.
I'm just playing stuff from the show, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
And Christy calls in. Now, Christy apparently had a stroke. Christy had a stroke 5 days ago, but yet he feels the need to call in to talk to Howard. And I couldn't even process what she was saying, Christy. And it was a little bizarre. Here we go.
Imagine how bad his life must be if I'm making his life worth living with this dumb show. Yeah. Well, okay. Listen, a lot of people have a bad situation. Christy, you're on the air in beautiful Michigan. I used to work in Detroit. So I do have a.
That's the other.
Yes, Christy.
Side of it's the speed of the state. On the east, I'm west.
Okay.
I had a stroke on Wednesday.
She had a stroke on Wednesday. She's calling into the show on Monday.
Yeah. Why do I
There's
find?
nothing
Why do I have a feeling that this is a fake phone call for just some reason? Oh wait, because as it goes on, it does show itself.
Well, I couldn't really. I mean, it's
all right. So what happens?
I got it.
Okay.
A little bit of it, just so you can get the tenor of what she's saying.
Oh God, how old are you?
46.
Ay vey. What happened?
Well, I had I'm scrambled. So please give me try. I headache at like 1 p.m. on Wednesday, and I went to lay down and didn't wake up until almost 5. And I was trying to text to my sister, and the words right in the text. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't. I just couldn't.
This is connected to Aubrey 1,000%.
Yo, this is trolling Aubrey Plaza. 100%
Jennifer
trolling
Witt
Aubrey.
should be calling him and screaming.
So this is now this is where it gets funny though. As it went on, because this went on for like almost between 10 and 15 minutes.
Yes.
All right. So what happens is she forgets that she's supposed to not be able to get her words right and starts actually speaking perfect sentences.
It's a miracle.
When he's talking to her, and Howard's going, "Oh wow, when you're not thinking about it, see, your mind works. That's not the way it works when you have a stroke, dude. It isn't like you're concentrating too much and you don't get the words right. Your freaking synapses are all freaking fried from the stroke." So this is
calling in?
Because this is trolling Aubrey Plaza. 100% 100% what this is, because
So what
she
did
did
she
not
say
get
about
mentioned an ounce, and the whole stroke thing literally was the death of that interview
Struck me.
and the death of his
Say
career.
you're a wind of a man. You need to simmer down.
What did she say about Aubrey?
He said nothing about Aubrey, but this is mocking her stroke story that she just basically downplayed and is going, oh, the stroke thing. Oh, she went, oh, the stroke thing. I haven't thought about that. Literally just mocking him for even bringing that up. Like it happens. It happened like
He
20
really is
some
a
years ago.
complete douchebag, isn't he?
Yeah. And so
I mean, come on. I mean, how petty is this man?
very petty, very,
petty.
very petty.
So after Christy, also we didn't do the victory lap. So he did a victory lap for the turkey leg, and then he did a victory lap for John Hine, not knowing anything about Nathan's hot dogs, which who could possibly give a shit?
Nobody.
And then Gary comes out, and then they talk sports because that's like a new segment. I guess they must always kind of
sure.
And the sports always will be Jan Hine, JD, and Gary.
Yes.
With absolutely the most moronic takes
On
on
everything.
any type of sport.
Yes, and congratulations
moronic.
to my New York Mets for finally clinching
Hello.
playoff berth. Those idiots.
Dennis,
Man, you see that game today, man. That first game, man. Talk about just wanting to lose it.
if it's a Richard team, then Richard will come in.
That's my favorite.
Yes, that's it. They're my favorite.
But nobody else is allowed to talk sports. It's like it's a wonder.
Sometimes Kaysen Japlin will come in.
Yeah.
Or
But
Blit or no.
Correct people.
Apparently, Gary is, as he
When
continues.
you guys come in, they're all.
Well,
it's
the
a
his
show.
Zoom camera gets turned
It's
on.
a Zoom show.
mentioned today when Gary was talking to JD, and he said, JD, I haven't seen you in like months. Like JD like totally just works from home, but apparently JD doesn't invite anybody over to his house, and they were all kind of supposing that.
That's how they caught Jeffrey Dahmer, bro.
And so that's why he doesn't let anybody into his
More
house.
like all his stuff's in boxes like High Pitch Mike.
You know
my-
why?
And she took everything that wasn't nailed down for sure.
Exactly. Tank
So-
took everything that wasn't
it's-
attached to the house.
Yeah.
And he has no money to actually put anything in the house
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Tank just gave him the house and that's all he got.
All he has spoons
Hey,
and
Mo.
peanut butter.
Real quick.
Spoons, a bed,
Peanut
and
butter.
a TV, and a
Mo-
computer,
One pair of sheets.
and a pair.
Yeah.
Hello. Testing. This thing on?
One set.
All right, so here's Gary. Gary's living the
Mo.
life. Let's
Is
listen.
Mo- Can you acknowledge that you can hear me?
What?
Yeah.
Because I mean,
I hear you now.
I've tried for 30 minutes to talk to you, and you don't seem to hear me.
I,
All right,
I
we're here
do-
right now. You have your floor.
Okay, just making
Sorry,
sure.
you talk. You talk.
Okay, since I have your attention, this will be the last time you hear me. The way things are right now, I feel like Paul Lynn. Can I do my Paul Lynn impression?
Please do.
Chocolate.
I'm sorry. We had to just come to a complete halt
I
So
just
that-
had to make sure.
so that you could do.
Okay, as you were.
Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Can I do Paul Lynn again?
No. Okay. So
Chocolate.
here's Gary living the life.
You know, Gary's living the life.
You are such a bizarre man, Xavier. You really are.
My name is Mr.
wanna
Whiskers.
kill
Can't
me.
you read?
Oh my God. And so just by the way, you have to wait. You have to stay until the end to see just the most ridiculous thing that Mr. Whiskers put together for everybody.
He's living the life people probably imagine I'm living.
No.
Well, how many concerts did you go to this weekend?
2. I went to Friday night. I went to see Jelly Roll at the Garden.
Again, by the way, because don't forget. Oh yeah.
How was that? I love
Because he went to that Stephen Talkhouse thing as well.
that guy.
Fucking great. Post Malone came out, did a couple songs.
Oh,
Wow.
And then
It must have been awesome because they both have face tattoos. Like everybody's all tatted up. Like
everybody on the stage had to have face tattoos, maybe.
you used to see guys
Both
with
did.
face tattoos and you go like, wow, they're really odd and it's like disturbing. Now, like you sit in the audience, you go, I'm the only guy in this room that doesn't have face tattoos.
Where are my face tattoos?
Where's my face tattoos?
I mean, I couldn't really see them that close from where I was sitting, but yes, they were up
Uh-huh.
on the big screen. But I tell you, Jelly Roll puts on an amazing show. Then he brought out Busta Rhymes at the
Oh.
end. They did a little rapping
Wow.
together. but
Wow.
it's a killer show.
You know what's sad? You can't really hear it in this clip, but if you had your headphones on and you were listening to the show today, as Gary's talking, you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds
Phlegm.
he sounds really bad. He has that smoker
That's
breathing.
emphysema.
I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
Includes the whole audience. And it was
Does Jelly
great.
Roll pay those guys? Like if Busta Rhymes comes out and Post Malone.
No.
I don't think so. Post Malone was in town because the next day they were doing the Global Citizens something concert.
Global Citizens Fest. Thanks.
Right. So then, Gary.
So I feel like we're a part of a Post Malone song. We're sitting in circles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love that song. And then Gary went to concerts on Saturday, so let's go there. Yeah, never stops.
I mean, Jelly Roll is almost as busy as Gary with that schedule. That time pie is full. So Gary, then so that was Friday night. Then what did you do on Saturday? You went to another concert.
I went to another concert Saturday in Bridgeport, Connecticut, down on the water. I think it used to be called Sound on Sound, but I think it's called Soundstage. And it was a great show, but it rained the whole day. It just fucking rained.
Whoa. So you mean you went to a concert it's an outdoor concert and you stood there in the rain and watched the concert?
Can I say something?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the concert that Foo Fighters bailed on.
Oh, really?
Because of the slight family problems?
Yeah. So Jack White and Greta Van Fleet took over.
Oh, wow.
Did you get your money back from that?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You should only get half price.
That was dude. What a.
That's
I read
not
on
a- That's
Facebook
not a
people
substitute.
on Facebook like people spend $800 for the bracelets to get in and got screwed.
Wow.
Talk about
Soya spill.
Thank you so still. Thank you. Here we
it's
go.
that
What do you
important
think
to you?
you are, a
Listen,
kid?
who else was there?
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody.
he must be bored as fuck.
Are you a
No,
poncho
guy?
for starters? No, I was not a poncho guy. I brought a raincoat. The
Raincoat.
forecast was
How could understand that people actually have raincoats or rain jackets?
it might rain for like a half an hour and then it's going to stop. That's the forecast.
So he goes on.
God, I can't believe, you don't say to yourself, I'm like an older guy. Who is this concert that you stood in the rain for? Who is it?
So I got there, it was an all-day affair. So I got there, I caught the end of Grace Potter, who's really cool. She rocks and she's great. Got
Grace
a great
Potter.
voice.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's never heard of her. Grace Potter happens to look like a slightly heavier set Heidi Klum.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Yeah. And
Sure.
Yeah. You get that visual?
yeah, I got it. Yeah. Not bad.
Okay. I don't know her, but
Is she jamming too?
Yeah.
Is she Eden's board?
Judy Tenuta, do you know Grace Potter?
I never heard of her.
Okay.
She does like rock and blues, which means she barely has anything anybody listens to. So yeah.
And
I stood in the rain for Grace Potter. Okay, yeah.
Then I stood in the rain for Boys to Men.
Really?
In 2024.
Wonderful.
Terrific.
Still alive.
Then I continued.
I think if the Rolling Stones were there with the Beatles, the Beatles who opened up for the Stones, I don't think I'd stand in the rain at this point in my life.
you would.
It gets better.
Go ahead.
Then I continued to stand in the rain for the Goo Goo Dolls, who put on a very good show.
Wow.
And then Noah Khan. Noah Khan was the headliner.
Who?
Noah Khan.
Okay, everybody.
What's a Noah Khan?
Judy
Is that
Tenuta.
like Wrath of Khan?
Nope. I don't know.
Khan.
All I know is that Boys to Men should be meant to Social Security at this point.
Yeah, exactly. They're meant to. They're meant to
Boys to Men,
hold to death.
ABC, DVD.
I'm looking at the poster that was Saturday night. The Sunday night was the Jack White and Greta Van Fleet. That was supposed
So
to be
he went
Foo
to
Fighters.
he went to the worst of the two nights.
Oh, for sure.
Noah Khan, anyone?
Noah Khan.
Noah.
I have no idea what you're
Noah.
talking about. Who this
And-
is.
Me neither.
Goo Goo Dolls are a headliner. Okay.
Noah Khan.
Okay.
Oh wow, him and Case and Joplin hang
Is,
out.
is he related to Chaka Khan?
No, that's what
I don't think so.
that was the running joke. He sounds like Mumford and Sons for sure. Like I had to listen to a little bit of it today. Yeah, he has a song called Stick Season, which is supposedly a hit signal because he started posting it on TikTok. And yeah, so I don't know it, and I'm not going to play it because I'm sure we'll get in trouble for it.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
yeah, so anybody know Noah Khan? Just let me
Nope.
know if you think
Nope.
he's good.
Hard
'cause
pass.
I got nothing. Here we go.
Oy vey.
He's great.
Noah
He's great.
Khan.
Yeah.
I know Genghis Khan. Who's Noah Khan?
Singer,
Will loves
songwriter,
Noah
singer,
Khan.
songwriter, young kid from New England, from Vermont. I like the
JD,
songs.
you know Noah Khan?
I only know of him because I had to pull a song for us last week, and then I heard through the grapevine that Will loves Noah Khan, and he's like, if you know Will's like an angry guy, and then you have him listen to this sweet sounding guy singing.
Yeah, I was going to play it for you guys, but you know,
No, that's not.
well, it's not worth it.
As
Wait,
Melody
did you say
says,
this guy's from Vermont?
Yeah,
Vermont, yes.
There's no one in Vermont that looks like this dude.
No.
No.
Is that right across the border, maybe from
Canada?
Massachusetts?
No, that would be St. J, I think.
I don't know Vermont. I've never been.
Well, you never been to Lyndonville?
I think I went skiing there once. Ever.
Okay, there you go.
I got nothing. Here's
You got
Noah.
a good ice cream there.
Here's Noah Khan. Who is Noah Khan? We don't know who Noah Khan is.
No, we really don't know.
He looks like
Nor do I really care.
He looks like a dude from like a Family Guy.
Yeah, we don't care. So Gary's like, oh my God, that's nothing. Wait until you hear what I'm supposed to do next week.
If I told you the schedule that Ross wanted to put me on next week, you wouldn't believe it. Even I had to put a stop to it.
Okay.
Ross. He was hocking me this weekend, that Ross.
Ross wants me next Monday. He wants me. You ready for this? He wants me to go to see Coldplay, then to get dinner, then to go see Justin Timberlake.
She's partying with me too. So listen to this story. I think I told Robin this, but I told her over the week.
By the way, I put in for tickets to Coldplay.
Oh my God, I want to go so badly.
Me too. It's just another one of those concerts.
How much are tickets?
It's Sirius XM. It's a Sirius.
Music Hall, Williamsburg.
So the gate. All right. So that
Never
means they
3
wait
fans are
10
invited.
tickets. They gotta wait
Exactly.
10
There'll be like
Yeah, sure.
fans there, and everybody else will be from Sirius. For
It's
sure.
like the talk house.
So, there was like a, I guess
in Brooklyn,
Coldplay's going to
right?
be doing a concert,
Yeah.
for Sirius.
Oh, Williamsburg.
And I was like, oh, I'd love to go to that.
it's
'cause
Music
I
Hall of
dig those
Williamsburg,
guys.
so of course
And,
it's like
Chris
Tim's
Martin,
podcast.
he's been on the show a couple of times. Oh, definitely go. And they go, yeah. And it's great. It's going to be on like 5:00 in the afternoon. I go, oh, that's great. No. And then somebody said, and it's going to be in Boston. I said, what? Did you just have a stroke? What did you just say? They're going to be in Brooklyn. Oh, okay. And then I go home and I'm like, do I want to, on my day off, do I want to go to Brooklyn?
Like you
We'll
only
take
have
your
one
ticket.
day off. What a
One day.
douche.
Wait, whoa. He's off for 10 days. He's off for 10
Yeah.
days, and he has a place in the city he pays for, but he
And it's
can't go
Saturday.
to Brooklyn.
It's Saturday at 5:00 in the afternoon.
No, it's a Monday at
It's a
5.
Saturday.
Oh, I
October
thought Gary said
Gee.
Monday.
I
Gary
sure hope
said
someone's
Monday.
14-year-old kid can get backstage and get an autograph from Howard during this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a Monday. That's a Monday. That's not a Saturday to 7.
October. Oh, so that's September. Sorry, I'm looking. God, you would think I would know that. It's the day before my birthday.
It's a Monday. Yeah, I'm right.
Lights go out and it can't be saved.
But so he's off already. He's going to be off already for 5 days. He's off for another
it's a
week,
day off.
and he can't go to this for
Nope.
free.
Nope.
Wow.
Like it's literally like down the well, it's not down the street, but it's close enough.
But he's not even driving there
No.
because he'll
And
go on.
he can
He
crash
has
his
a
own
limo.
apartment.
He has a limo that drives him there, and then he drives him to his apartment that's in the city.
Yeah.
And these guys sell out giant stadium. This show is like, less than 1,000 people.
Ridiculous. Less than 1,000 people. Ridiculous show. Ridiculous concert. And they're not coming to the States, are they? They're like only over.
They will. They just came out with a new album or are coming out with it.
They have to. They need to tour.
They're gonna spin around.
We have to go see that in 25. I don't care how much tickets are. I'm going. Okay.
Yes.
Judy.
Yes. No, I'm in.
Okay. Just making
Do
sure.
you guys know I met Chris Martin once?
No,
Where?
it's
Yeah. It was in Bahaba, Australia. He was at the cafe, the one that's right by in front of the beach, and he had just had a fight with his then wife. What's her name?
Gwyneth.
Gwyneth Paltrow. And he was just sitting there sulking. And like, hey, that's a dude from Coldplay.
Did you go up to him?
Yeah.
Did you
He was a
offer
nice
him a
guy.
Vegemite sandwich?
He was a nice guy. No one eats that crap there.
I heard that Vegemite is not that bad. What does it taste like?
You know what? I've
Vegemite?
never tried it.
It tastes like Vegemite.
I've been to Australia 2 times, never tried it. I've never even seen it.
So
Did you have fairy toast?
I was trying to swing around to
There's
the
a lot
end.
of alcohol in Australia.
I was trying to swing around to the end of the show, but it just kept never ending. Like he kept wrapping up and then never ending.
No, this is a new thing. This is the new thing where
You
it
just
kind
break
of.
Wait, Jeremy, you think I'm making that shit up, bro?
What?
No, Jeremy's like, I heard more believable stories from Howard. Okay, cool.
No, I believe it.
It's it's Jeremy's prerogative.
It's my prerogative. Wait a minute.
He can do what he wants to do. It's his prerogative.
I'm gonna play this as if it's the end of the show, but I don't know if it's the end of the show. It just sounded like the end of the show, but I just assume that at some point within 30 seconds of this, he ended the show.
Nope.
All right, I got to everything pretty much. Tomorrow I'll play Whack Pack Dream Jobs. Check out Marcus King. He's a great guitar player and singer. And
That's another thing. Who the hell is Marcus King? So that's another one
No
who
idea.
took over the Stern studio to do a special concert just for Howard, which is going to be played on Friday. So we don't know who he is either. They're just
clue.
coming out with all these names. I feel like there's like all these different subcategories of demographics that they're trying to tap into seriously as a entity. And so Howard is part of that promotional bandwagon, maybe.
Yes. Well, we got to remember their strategies so far have failed miserably. They are now just a tracking stock as part of Liberty Media. They're no longer independent at all. They're just part of Liberty Media. So now the big boys are coming in and they're going to try to fix the mess that they made. And this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to leverage all the spot, not spot. What did they buy? They bought oh God, what was the music thing they bought that they ruined?
Hey, I'm just looking at the Sirius stock. Why is it at 23.65?
It went 10-1. They gave they gave you 1 share for every 10 you had. It actually at one point was almost $40 a share, and I love these shills on Wall Street who are just paid to hawk garbage and go, oh, it's going to be $60 a share. No, it's going to go down to 10 because it's garbage. So that is the equivalent of $2.36 of
like
the old
pesos.
shares.
It's just a trick to try to make it valuable or whatever.
Yes, and basically though, it is just a tracking stock now. And it really doesn't. I honestly can't imagine Liberty Media is going to be playing in this game much longer because this thing is not. It's just
like Gunk
not
stock.
It's going down to garbage. It's literally going to be garbage pretty soon, and they did this to keep it from getting delisted because if it stays below $5 long enough, the exchanges start going, yeah, that's not really great. And if it goes down below $1, it's done because then it's a penny stock. And that's where this thing's headed. Because right now there's no reason for it to go up anymore because the car industry is a disaster at this point. All their streaming stuff has failed. All their initiatives have failed.
Well, aren't they they're trying to pull the AM off of the most cars now.
Yeah, which is
Like the
scary
stock
because
radios?
that's where emergency stuff is. It's
Yeah,
on the AM.
they literally are just getting rid of crap. Yeah, I can't imagine that Sirius would be a priority for them.
No, I don't see this.
Look at that stock.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. I mean, seriously, that is embarrassing.
So what does it mean when it's a 10-for-1 split? So if you owned 100 shares of Sirius stock when it was like, let's say $5,
you got 10 shares at 50. It's a reverse stock split.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, and they did that just to make it look like it was something that was actually worth investing in, and it's garbage. I mean, honest to God, Pandora. Does anybody even talk about Pandora anymore?
I didn't even know it's still a thing, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot
like
the name of it.
Real Player or Winamp.
Seriously, I forgot the name of it, and it's like everything they're doing is failing, and now They're just trying to bring in all these artists to try to make it look like they actually have something going on, and they're bringing in nobody because all the big names just don't want to deal with this anymore because it doesn't work.
Wow.
Can they, if they go down low again, can they keep reversing? What's it called?
You could reverse. Yes, you can, but you got to get approval to keep doing it because sooner or later, the SEC is going to go, okay, you've done this 3 times now to get it out of the basement.
Reverse split or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you can't. Because they do regulate that because it does give a false sense of value because this was near $40 the other day. You saw what the price was.
Yeah.
All right. It's garbage. And these shills, this is why I used to work in the industry. And that industry is a really filthy industry.
Yeah.
I worked in compliance, so I was the police to keep them from getting sued. And honestly, yeah, they just hawk stuff that they have in inventory or that they can make money on. And that's what those people, when they recommend things, that's what it's all about. It's all about grad handing and you push this for me, then I'll help you with this. It's really a dirty business. So stocks are just, and companies like this are like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Did you ever run into Sal's company?
No, I was with a reputable place.
Right?
So you're saying that my Enron stock is not coming back?
No, I think you may have to give up on waiting for that.
Meanwhile, you just made mention of something that was posted on our site the other day, and I find this shocking and amazing. And we'll end with this because we got nothing else going on. How? Top 3 in U.S. behind Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson.
It's some weird crap, man.
She's the hottest of the 3.
It's just like first week kind of.
Come on, she seems so deep.
Can you imagine Howard was begging for her to come on?
Oh my God, it's insanity to me. I don't get it, you guys.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Society is basically just going down a hole.
We should all listen to it and come back and say if it was good.
Oh, we should do that. That's a great idea. What?
Hey, we do it on Patreon.
I want a correction. It was Byron Bay, and I I think something else.
You did say something
Yeah,
else.
you said
Bah
Haba.
Yeah, Bah Haba.
Yeah.
So thinking of New England.
That's in Maine.
That would have been a really good trick to see him in Bar Harbor in Australia.
How much did they pay Hawk Tua Girl for this podcast? Hawk Tua podcast pay.
Did they pay her in Wonder Bread? I mean,
does all she do is talk about hooking up with guys?
Well, if maybe she talks about
Just
technique.
spit on that thing.
She seems to have her technique down.
Apparently.
Hawk Tua Girl's podcast brutally destroyed with jokes. Haley Welch's attempt at becoming a podcasting star might be getting views, but the true win is the comment section. It's like
we must do a Patreon on this, please, dear God. I need this.
Over episode 2 of the show about a week ago, and it didn't take long to realize the comments were loaded with people just tearing the show to shreds. It makes sense. Welch is now famous after joking about oral sex. Does that mean she should become a podcaster and a content star? It's a bit of a stretch. At the same time, was a single episode getting crushed a one-off situation or the new norm? We now have that answer. It continues to get destroyed. Episode 2 dropped Tuesday and features Caitlin Bristow. Oh, she's from like The Bachelor, who I learned about for the first time about 5 minutes before writing this. With a title saying, I made it official with Pookie, I knew we were in for a fun time in the comments, and the listeners didn't disappoint at all. Oh, we got to look at this then. Check out some of the comments below and hit me with your thoughts. After 30 years of the coal mine.
Can we say this for tomorrow?
We can. Yeah. So it's already 10 o'clock. My God, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, just.
Yes, I'm going to put a button on it and we will save it and then we'll see if we can get some. That's what we'll do. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. All right. We're doing that tomorrow. We are going to end our show now. It's already 10 o'clock. I didn't even realize the time.
Yes,
Howard.
I didn't realize it was that late either.
Yeah,
Howard didn't end with that. It actually went on for about 3 more minutes.
Yeah,
It's just
I got a feeling
drag.
that
I
reading
mean,
the comments gonna be gold tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this. I'm not going to leave you with the don't forget to like and subscribe, but here's like a special little treat. Here we go.
thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy.